Similar to the way that trap shooting has exploded in popularity across the state of Minnesota, there's another high school activity that's new, and it's baiting students and across the land of 10,000 lakes, and will soon be available to many students in our region. It was recently announced that more than a dozen schools have teamed up to form the all-new Hartle Lakes High School Fishing League. The league was founded by Hewlin-Hitterdal Superintendent Todd Cameron and Hawley Superintendent Phil Jensen, who also doubles as guides in the Otter Tail Lakes area. Cameron says they noticed the success of other fishing leagues across the state and felt like a league could be successful in our region as well.
Actually, the idea has kind of been in the works the last 6 months. Superintendent of Schools Phil Jensen, him and I are also fishing partners as well. We knew that the Brainerd Lakes area and down towards the Twin Cities too, they've had bass leagues, they've had high school fishing teams for a number of years now, and it's becoming more popular and more competitive. And we're like, why can't we have a fishing league, have some type of fishing for high school teams in our area? So from there, we got together with a group of superintendents, and we thought, you know what better than to have superintendents kick this off? So we sat down this winter at a couple of meetings and kind of kicked things around, and next thing you know, we've got a Hartle Lakes HOL High School Fishing League that'll be starting this summer. We kind of initially thought, we'd start small with maybe 4 or 5 schools along Highway 10 corridor and just kind of kick it off and kind of kick it down the road and see how it would work. Next thing you know, we had a few other schools ask, and we thought, well, all right, let's look at Region 4 through the Lakes Country Service Co-op, the 34 school districts, and let's send an invitation to superintendents, and we'll see how many showed up. Well, guess what? We had about 17, 18 superintendents show up and show an interest.
Other teams may be added down the road, but as of right now, the schools involved in the Hartle Lakes Fishing League include Hewlin-Hitterdal, Detroit Lakes, Barnesville, Rothsay, Pelican Rapids, Perham, New York Mills, and Hawley in the north half. Breckenridge, Bertha Hewitt, Verndale, Wadena, Campbell, Wheaton, Alexandria, and Minnewaska in the south half. Although other high schools' fishing leagues typically focus on one species like bass or walleye, Cameron says the Hartle Lakes League will incorporate all different species of our lakes that they have to offer.
We talked about that too. Are we going to be a bass? We're going to be walleye? And the majority of superintendents, and I guess I tend to agree with that concept, although I would have loved to have a strictly walleye, but as I'm a walleye fisherman. But the multi-species, and one of our goals is obviously to introduce our students to fishing. So whether you're a novice, you're a beginner with minimal experience, or you have a lot of experience because you fished with dad, brothers, uncles, aunts, etc. But we're set up multi-species, so it's bass and crappie and bluegill and northern pike and walleye, and I know that we're adding the muskie in there as well too, because we do have a few lakes with muskie. It's all catch, record, and release, so we'll measure the fish, take a picture of the fish, put the fish back in the water, and then we'll go by length, and each length will have a certain weight, and then we'll be awarded a point. So we'll have a point system so that we'll keep track of each event, and we'll keep track for the season, and we've got prizes and awards then for both the winners for each individual lake as well as the end of the year.
Each school will designate a coach and will be responsible for finding their own boat captains. Each boat captain will fish with 2 students, and boat captains will be allowed to fish as well. The schools will be responsible for their own practice and fishing dates outside the designated competition dates. There are 4 scheduled competitions on 4 different lakes in each half of the conference. The Hartle Lakes Fishing League will kick off the inaugural season this Wednesday with a spring seminar in Fergus Falls, and Cameron encourages everyone to attend.
We have Troy Linder from Linder Media Productions coming in, Al's son. We have the Brewer Agri Outdoors with the FM Walleye coming in, and we have none other than Mr. Tony Roach from Roach Guide Service on Mille Lacs. Those 3 will be putting on a seminar. It's open and free to all of our kids and our parents and our schools, as well as it's open to the public. And we're giving free will donations that night, so we're not charging, and we'll be giving away a ton of door prizes that night. And that's 7 p.m. Wednesday, May 9th at the Kennedy High School Auditorium in Fergus Falls. All 17, 18 schools and all the anglers, parents, and public will be invited to attend.
Follow along with the Hartle Lakes Fishing League all summer. Like their Facebook page.